What's shaitan? What are jinns? What is this? I got in my car. I drive back and I'm thinking to myself, which one was scarier? The guy who carjacked me or these guys? And I'm like, I have nothing to do with Islam. So anyways, when that friend tells me about this flyer going to Islamic camp, I'm like, dude, this whole jinn stuff and shaitan, I don't know, man. He's like, no, let's just go and give it a shot. I'm going. You should go too. So I said, okay, fine. We'll give it a shot. But I'm not going alone. Let's bring some friends with us. So I brought a bunch of friends with us. Some of them have absolutely no interest in defining the path of truth or anything. They're just coming camping because we're going camping. They don't know what we're about to go do. The other person's coming. My girlfriend is coming. Forget hijab or no hijab. She had purple hair. So it's kind of like all these random stuff is happening. So right before we go, and I think maybe 2 days or a day before, I think it was the night before, when we're supposed to schedule to get on this bus to go into this winter camp for the whole weekend. My father has I think it was a heart attack at that time, and something to do with a long time ago, triple bypass surgery, something major. And I remember I'm at UCLA hospital. My mother's there, and they're giving us, telling us that your father may not make it over the weekend. And my mom says, I know you're going to this camp thing, but you need to cancel it because I can't be here alone if your father passes away. And I said, okay. And I'm just digesting everything. And I'm sitting at his hospital, but I'm looking at him. His eyes are closed. He hadn't passed away, but he's just like, after surgery or whatever. And I'm looking at him and it's like, he has no idea that he may pass away this weekend. And I may pass away this weekend. There's no guarantee when I'm going to live too. So what if I die? And what if Islam was the truth? So I looked at my mom and I said, I'm going. She says, no, you can't go. I said, I'm going. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. I need to go see if this is the truth. And if it's not, I'm coming right back. It's not going to affect me. I'll be the exact same person. But if it is, I need to go see what this is. So I go to this camp against my mother's wishes. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. Go to this camp. And when I get to the camp, years later, they told me we've had many, many Muslim youth that come to our camp. You are by far the worst we've ever seen in any way possible. We have bad kids and we have good kids and we have people in the middle. You took the good kids and made them bad. You put the middle people and you put them bad. You just caused complete chaos at the camp. You're just a really bad person. And we were planning, they told me years later, to put you on a bus by yourself to send you away because you're affecting the camp so negatively. So what happened was the camp, it was San Bernardino Mountains here in Southern California. It had so much snow that weekend that it couldn't cause any more chaos. So I actually went in to start listening to these lectures. Okay, what are these Muslim guys talking about anyways? And as I'm listening to the lectures, it was one talk after another, asking questions, and things started clicking. But more importantly than listening to Islamic talks, I saw something I've never seen before. Never, through all my experiences. I saw people acting like Muslims. And I say, alhamdulillah, Allah showed me Islam before he showed me the Muslims, because Islam was at that camp. Islam was practiced by these Muslims, because when I leave this later on, I become Muslim. When I get back to the masjids and I get back to the Islamic community, there's a very little Islam. There's what Islam says and what Muslims do are two different things. I learned that later. But at this camp, I see Islam, and when I see it, I'm fascinated. Like, I can't believe, like, people from, like, at the dinner table, they have different color faces, speaking different languages, having nothing in common. And they're not together because, there's some type of financial benefit. They have different economy classes. They have all these different backgrounds, but they are closer to each other than people I see like our family. And I asked the question, how long have you guys known each other? Because I was expecting years we've known each other. We've just met. That's what their response was. I was shocked. I said, this is something different. How people can leave their possessions at the table and no one's worried about anyone taking anything? This is strange. The way people are behaving, their mannerisms, the way they carry themselves, this is different. There's something about these people. So I kept asking questions, kept listening, kept paying attention to things, and I realized I'm onto something different here. This is not just any religion. This seems to be the truth. And by the end of that night, I was having discussions with even one of the brothers, the same brother who gave the flyer. And I said, and we were just exchanging thoughts and said, this is for us. So the next day, I accepted Islam. And, we always talk about things you have to sacrifice, right?